Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, everyone. We're playing the High Elf Celril, who has become a Relic Hunter for Auryen. And Auryen is helping us out of this terrible, terrible wartime depression that Skyrim is in. The economy is shot to hell. A loaf of bread is like 400 gold. Everything's ruined, basically, at this point. So, with Celril, we've gained Rumarin as a traveling companion. He's just in it for the lulls. However, Janassa here, she joined us for 1,500 septims, and she's quite happy to be here. So, that's about it. We are gathering relics. We're going to go downstairs, chat with Auryen, and see how things are progressing with the gallery. Also, we have recruited all of the people into our multi-level marketing, Explorers Guild, where they will all be expected to work for me and recruit other people to also work for me. Work for them. Work for them. All right? Very important. So, let's get going, shall we?
My invisible magic sword is yours.
Very good. Follow me.
I'm right behind you.
Janessa?
Need something?
Follow me.
I am the shadow at your back.
Excellent. Let us now travel to the gallery. Have a chit-chat with Auryen about recent developments. Or, jump over this railing because I get stuck by my companions. Yes. Auryen will be hunting us down any moment because we've reached a milestone in the gallery. We have done an amazing job, you see, gathering up all of the important relics. And you can see we have 355 displays here. Very good. Janassa is an iconic follower, but especially because we are of course, a high elf, and we only want elves following us when possible. Eventually, however, things may change. Currently, this is the way things are. Mer before men. And she's definitely a mer. Okay. Let's go find Auryen. He's around here somewhere.
Oh, you're here. I have some exciting news. A benefactor to the museum was impressed with the exhibits here and donated a relic from their personal collection. You can decide if you want to use it or place it right on display.
So it looks like we got Scourge. This is the Daedric Hammer that belonged to Trinimac originally. It is also bound to Malakath. You can see how infernal it looks. That is a powerful weapon. And I think Janassa should be the one to wield it, since Rumarin definitely wouldn't. Hello. Yeah, he doesn't have anything else to say to us right now. That's fine. I thought maybe there was more to say, but there isn't, so... Oh, well. Alteration spells being 10% more effective. Let me see here. Two-handed weapons, carry capacity, potions... Chance to absorb spells. Regenerate 2% max magicka per second. I'll take that, thanks. We just got the blessing of Sarabane. Speaking of which, let's take a moment and pray to Ariel. That's an important thing we need to do once a day. More than once a day sometimes. We'll just pray to Ariel. We are considering perhaps worshipping a different god at some point. However, Ariel... Our favor with him is actually getting pretty high, as you may be able to notice with our follower of Ariel, 7% faster learning of all skills. So, it's pretty good for all skills. Let's take a moment and figure out if there's anything else we want to do here. Auryen's still doing his thing. We don't have to worry about him. Considering... I believe we need to just head on out and go over to the Explorers Guild. That's where we'll be able to start the next leg of this. Yes. Explorers Guildhouse. We should have all the explorers we need to get started.
Oh, Guildmaster, Latoria has a gift for you. Latoria is so happy hearing stories from the other explorers of the places they have been. And the places we may go, that Latoria wished to give you something special. So Latoria crafts for you an official Explorers Society ring.
Mm-hmm.
Jewelry crafting is something other that Latoria is also good at. She has made the ring for all the members, but this one, she makes special for you. It is magic. If you would like one of the others at any time, you just tell Latoria and she will give you one.
Okay. Wanderlust. Let's see. And she can follow me, and I can send her away on jobs. Anything interesting in the works?
Why, yes, Guildmaster. In fact, Latoria does have something interesting to share. Latoria was with Professor Marassi the other day while he investigated a Nordic burial ruin, and she discovered a lost incantation.
Okay.
Using it on ruined, unreadable books reverses their age so they can be once again legible. It only works briefly, so Latoria can only transcribe a page or two before the book turns to ash. But if you bring enough ruined books, Latoria could piece together a full text from many ruined copies.
How many books would it take?
Latoria thinks about 20 at a time should suffice. But bring her all you can find, and Latoria will give you a copy of whatever she finds.
Ruined books. What could you uncover?
Oh, some rare books, spell tomes, even a possible treasure map or two. Who is to know? Be exciting to find out, no?
Good, good.
What do you think?
Sounds like a plan.
Excellent. Latoria eagerly awaits your return.
So, we can gather ruined books, I believe, from the magic items here. Miscellaneous items, sorry. And we just type in the word ruin. And we'll see these 20 ruined books here. I'll just grab 20 of those and bring them over to Latoria right now. Here you go.
Latoria greets you.
I have ruined books for you.
Ah, excellent. Let's see what you have found. Ah, good, good. It will take some time to decipher these. Come back tomorrow and Latoria will let you know what she has found.
So once a day, I can go to see Latoria, give her 20 ruined books, and she'll give me a normal one. It's nice.
One day I'll learn illusion magic. And they'll never
Okay.
squeaky.
I use Extensible Follower Framework myself, so you can... there's equipment and there's inventory. Inventory is a container that they don't equip. So, it depends on how you want to deal with it. Hello.
Good day, Guildmaster.
Indeed, what you got for sale?
I've got some things you'll never find anywhere else.
Of course. Backpacks, of course. Same deal. I love that the Explorer Society has its own armor now. Looks nice, too. All this stuff is neat. I'm not going to use any of it right now, but that's nice.
Goodbye, then.
Yes. Alright, let's see. Yeah, if they find anything, we can grab them from here, so... In the meantime, let's have a chat.
Yes, staying out of trouble.
Yeah, what can you tell me about archaeology?
It's hard, messy work and meticulous, careful work at the same time. You don't dig hard enough, and you'll never get to anything. But dig too hard, and you risk damaging the findings. You'll find excavation sites all across Skyrim. Just look in or near Dwemer in Nordic ruins. Just bring a pickaxe and start carefully digging, and you should be sure to find a few fragments.
Okay.
I've set up a station here in the guild house for assembling fragments. Feel free to use it whenever you like.
Right.
Enough fragments and you should be able to assemble some interesting items. Some are common, others hard to find, and a few are rather rare.
Okay. All right.
Happy digging.
Okay. Let me see here. Right. Madras, I have a job for you.
Yes? What is it?
I'd like you to go out and excavate.
Fantastic, then.
Yes. Okay. I wonder if I can send her off on a job.
What do you want?
Yep.
Of course, Guildmaster.
I'm wondering if she'll be back with the books there. That'd be nice. I like it. I like it a lot. You wish you could stay? Hey, you're watching the older ones? I understand. Well, have a good one then. There will be a few days, not necessarily this week so much. Well, tomorrow I won't be able to stream, but next week there'll probably be a few days in a row I won't stream. So yeah, you'll eventually be able to catch up for sure. Gonna say, work. It happens. It happens when you least expect it. So, let me see here. All right. Let's have a talk with him here. So, what are you gonna do between digs?
Well, I mostly help Ariana move her inventory around. And Professor Marasio, Auryen, and whatever they need in prepping for a dig. But now that you mention it, I do have some extra time on my hands. And I have a little knack that might help you.
Okay.
If you bring me 5 samples of any type of ore, I can prospect them for you. I can usually find another trace ore type or a gem that most other people would overlook and lose in the smelting process.
Mm-hmm.
If I do find one, it will derive from one of the samples, so you'll get 4 of them back, and a new element, which is usually of a bit of variety. Just let me know.
Okay. I'll go get some...
Take care of yourself.
What the hell?
Hello.
Hello, indeed. She just suddenly appeared behind him. That was something. All right. Let me see here. What do you think about the Skyrim extended cut teaser? I think that the when it said romances and it showed that little scene, that was pretty cringy. Overall, the quality of the trailer was pretty low. However, there's a lot of potential in that Skyrim extended cut going on, and I'd recommend keeping an eye on it, because it could be pretty good despite the trailer not being very good. But a lot of people ask me what I think about it, and I'm like, I don't normally like children screaming cringe, but that's how I felt when I saw the romance option. Let's just say it was very very cringe-inducing. Let's just say, like when Fallout 4 tried to ape Mass Effect. But imagine mod makers who don't have the what do you call it? Who don't have the benefit of a full AAA studio, and they're basically doing fan fiction, right? And I've seen fan fiction that surpasses the original, absolutely. But when you start getting into concepts like romance and fan fiction, you mix the two, and what do you get? Start racking your brains on that one. Yeah, let's not. Let's go up and get this ore prospected, since we got like tons and tons of it. All right. Geez, you mean Fate Hollow Alexstaria, not Fate Zero. Yeah. Oh, you're talking about good fanfic, because I'm not talking about... Yeah, I was talking about bad fanfiction. Yes. All right. Hello. Yes. Okay. Oftentimes people use the word cringe as a way to describe people being honest to themselves in a way they're uncomfortable with. Yeah. Yep. Anyway. You know, watch enough of the Sonic fandom to know how deep that rabbit hole goes? Yeah.
Oh, sure. What kind?
Yeah. Iron ore place.
All right. Let's have a look then. Yes. Aha! There we are. Sure enough, there's traces of other elements in here.
Right.
There you go.
Copper.
If you have any more you want looked at, just let me know.
Yeah, let's do it. More iron, please.
Oh, sure. What kind? All. Yes. There you go. If you have any more you want looked at, just let me know.
Wow. So I'm just turning the iron into copper.
Kind? All right. Yes. There you go. If you have any more you want looked
Silver.
at, just let me know.
Nice.
Oh, sure. What kind? All right. Yes. Well, sad to say, this is just a single variety of... There you go. If you have any more you want looked... Oh, sure.
Oh, sure.
All right. Yes. There you go.
Yes.
Oh, sure.
Like how
Okay.
generic that it... Yes.
All right. Yes.
Yes, here you go.
There you go. Oh, sure. What kind? Yes.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
Oh, sure.
Yes.
What kind? Yes.
Yes.
There you go. Oh, sure. What kind? Yes. There you go. Oh,
Yes.
sure. What kind? All right. Yes. Aha. There you go. Oh, sure. What kind? All. Yes.
Correct.
There you
Skyrim
go.
isn't a
If you have any
character-driven
more you want
game.
looked- Oh, sure.
So,
What kind?
it's just kind of funny how that works.
There you go. If you have any more you... Oh, sure. What kind?
No, I'm just not a huge fan
There you
of
go. If
the
you have any more
delivery
you
of
want-
anything in that
Oh,
trailer.
sure. What kind?
And I think it was just generally poorly executed.
There you go.
But
If you have any more- Oh, sure.
I do
What
think
kind?
that
Yes. There
the
you go. Oh, sure.
there's
What
potential
kind?
in what they want to do.
Yes.
It's just a bad
There you
trailer.
go.
That's all.
Oh,
And a bad
sure.
trailer doesn't
Okay.
necessarily mean it's going to be a bad product.
There
That's
you go. Oh, sure.
yes, of course it's completely redoing the main quest and
There you go.
some of the side
If you have
guilds
any
to make
more-
them more
Oh,
relevant to
sure.
the main
Okay.
quest, which is fine.
Yes.
Like I can see
There you
how
go.
for a completionist this
sure.
would be
Okay.
good. But
Yes.
at the
There
same
you go.
time
Oh,
I'm just
sure.
kind
Okay.
of
All right. Yes. Well,
you know,
there you go.
I'll
Oh,
believe it when
sure.
I see it.
Okay.
I've seen so many different mods fail, just
There you
utterly
go.
and completely
Oh,
fail,
sure.
and get
Okay.
stuck in bureaucracy,
Yes.
where they'll
There
do
you
endless
go.
meetings and not
Oh, sure.
actually agree on
Okay.
anything or work on anything.
Yes. There
So
you go. Oh,
my
sure.
point
Okay.
is that
Yes. There you go.
I'm not
Oh,
at all
sure.
excited
Okay.
about it at this point in time. I'm looking at it with
There you go.
more
If you have any
skepticism
more
than
you want
anything
looked
else
at, just
because
let
of
me
the
know.
low quality trailer.
Take care.
And I'm not saying that it means that the it doesn't necessarily mean that the mod's gonna be bad. It's just that I will just kind of wait and see. And if they have stuff to show me that I can be excited about, sure. But that trailer wasn't one of those things to be excited about. And it's very important to understand that. I'm not making a decision, oh well, the whole mod is shit now. No. I'm just, again, sit and wait approach. The trailer's definitely not something to be excited about, but
What do you need?
the prospect of it potentially being a good mod despite a bad trailer, that's something to be excited about. Anyway, let's see here. We're actually going to send that guy off to prospect, I think. Yeah. Hey, I know you're going to sleep, but instead I'd like you to prospect.
Sure. What can I help you with? Sounds good. I'll be back in a few days.
Yeah, you guys go off, explore, do your thing. I assume the court. Yeah.
Good day.
Professor, please go excavate.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sending you all out.
All right, then.
Yep. I won't be back here for a few days, so it's just me and the quartermaster. Yes, indeed. There we go. That is exactly how we wanted that to look. Terrible. Completely terrible. Hold on, I'm making a screenshot here. There we go. Yes. That is exactly how it works. Perfect. Screenshot taken. At bad1.png. Good. Now, let me see here. All right, let's get going. You're gonna have to not use acronyms if you want to talk. All right, let's see here. We're going to continue, and yeah, so we're still at 355 displays. That's fine. And let me see here. The people of Skyrim, it's massively incompatible with a lot of things I like to use. Yeah. All right. Let me see here. It's kind of like Requiem. I like Requiem in concept, but it's massively incompatible with a lot of the things I want to use. You can force compatibility, but compatibility is a strange word because it will still destroy the spirit of a Requiem run. People of Skyrim, on the other hand, is massively incompatible in a technical sense. Let's just say. Yes. Anyway, we have finished. It's 10 p.m. now. We're basically getting ready to sleep. Anything new, Auryen?
Oh, you're here.
Yes. Do you have anything to say? Someone else is using this. I was going to talk.
You're back. Wonderful.
Yes. You're supposed to talk. And you're not talking. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move you to me really quick. And I want to see if that chair is not interrupting things. There we go.
How can I help?
Oh, so you didn't care that I was back. That was just a generic greeting. Okay.
Farewell.
Yeah. I thought there was something going on here. Oh, God. What? Does he want to eat or does he want to drink? Holy crap. Food, drink, teleport! His hand was flickering between food and drink, and suddenly he just teleported over to the table where he sat down and started drinking. Oh my. Okay, I need to settle down. That was too much. Wanderlust is bonus to armor rating and stamina with a movement speed increase. I don't need that. I need a good ring from this jewelry cabinet. I need Den Stagmar's ring. Lightning, fire, and frost resistance, please. Thank you. As for the explorer's ring, I'll just stuff it in here and forget about it. Let's actually put it in the chest and see where the game actually wants to sort it. We have Scourge, don't we? We have Scourge, right? I'm looking at this thing. And Scourge, now that's a mace. A mace to the face. I think I like this. I think I like Scourge a lot. Yeah. It's a bit Daedric-y. But, finished updating one display. Yes, I know. You removed Den Stagmar's ring. All right, we're going to put this in here. We're going to go ahead and stuff in here the Wanderlust ring. And it's going to get sorted. Please sort it. As for you, I need to give you this shield. Yes. Good. So Auryen gets the extra health tanky shield there. Yes. Yeah, Auryen is a little crazy, I agree. All right, one new display. So, the Wanderlust ring got placed in the gallery.
But little
Damn, this guy is dreaming the good dreams, I guess. Oh, boy. Okay. Looks good so far. Yeah, I like it. All right, well, what would it take to get that ward copied? Hold on a second. I'm thinking about making a replica of that ward and putting the replica on display. Because currently, Rumarin's using the ward, and I'm thinking I'm going to take it back from him really quick. Like, oh god, his face. There we go, got the ward. Let's have a look at what it requires. And we'll go with the craft loot. Craft loot is great. Craft loot system just takes all of the crafting materials, stuffs it in your inventory. Then you can watch as the whole thing explodes and freezes forever. It should, yeah, not forever, but yeah. So we make a replica of the Scourge. That requires 2 ebony. We can melt down some ebony ingots, I believe, but I'm looking at some of this stuff right now. It looks like the 2 moonstone bricks or 1 mithril, or I only have 1 mithril moonstone brick. Damn it. I was hoping to figure out how to make another one of this ward. Den Stagmer's ring. We can make a replica of Den Stagmer's ring, at least. That's something we can do, and we can put that on display. As for the Cleaver of St. Felms, I believe we should make a replica of that as well and give that to Janassa. I think so. As for the tools, same deal. Put these replicas on display. So we've got a few replicas. We can't move while it's putting away all the crafting ingredients. No big deal there. It's going to take a moment while it does its thing. Top quality Janassa over there. We are going to see about giving Janassa the Cleaver of St. Felms in place of that Skull Crusher and figure out which one she wants to use. I see Shield Breaker over there. And I'm thinking that we give her the Cleaver of St. Felms and we figure out which... Okay, so she still wants to use the Skull Crusher. Looks like, yeah, Skull Crusher right there is 28. Cleaver of St. Felms 26. So no matter, like, I just wasted some materials making a replica of it when it's not going to get used. That's unfortunate, but also understandable. So we're just going to leave her with the Skull Crusher. Doesn't look like she really wants to dual wield. I remember she was like big into dual wielding. Skull Crusher's only one-handed, right? Let's give her the Cleaver of St. Felms and see if she dual wields. I mean, it's either that or give her, yeah, I think so. So with the Skull Crusher and the Cleaver of St. Felms, she should dual wield. And that would be nice. As for the other item, the hammer we just picked up, and the Cleaver of St. Felms should have its spot like somewhere around here. Hold on. I know it's around here somewhere. There you go. Cleaver of St. Felms. We put the replica in its spot. And Skull Crusher. Skull Crusher isn't... can we make a replica of Skull Crusher anyway? Shield Breaker needs to go somewhere around here. Hold on. Right. So, Okay. Rock Shatter. Shadow Hunt. Damn it. I see the hammer over here. Hrothman's Axe. Remember Hrothman's Barrow? You lied. Hrothman's Barrow is forever sealed. I'm flashing back to Morrowind again. Okay, screw it. We need to make a replica of Skull Crusher as well, since she's going to be using that. Just need to get her in here. Just going to take her a moment. She got sidetracked by something. All right. We need Skull Crusher from you, please. Thanks. And once we have that, we'll use the craft loot system again, which is insane. Causes the game to lock up for a moment while it processes everything. It's no big deal. It's just that, you know, we sit here and we stare at this menu and we wonder, When is it ever going to open? And the reason for that is because it adds, if you look at this, I have 10,000 pounds of carry weight on me right now. It's kind of insane. But I'm noticing Skull Crusher isn't listed here in terms of replicas, and that's driving me a bit crazy. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Makes me wonder if I even equipped it properly. Yeah, I have Skull Crusher. So do I have a replica of Skull Crusher that I didn't notice? That's potential, yes. I might have a replica of Skull Crusher already and just don't know it. It might be in my gallery, my safe house supplies. I think I may have picked up a replica and not realized it. Let me see here. You never played Skyrim? Oh, if you've never played Skyrim before, install the unofficial patch and the engine fixes mods. And make sure to pay attention to the actual instructions on the mod pages so you don't accidentally break them. Install the engine fixes and the unofficial patch. And once you've installed those two, play the game vanilla. You'll appreciate it vanilla. And then when you feel like you finished it, come back and play it with mods. That's my suggestion to you. All right. Now, okay. Let me see here. Soul gems, ingots and ore, supplies. No, that isn't it. Hold on. I'll find it sooner or later. Okay, those are miscellaneous items. Ingots and ore, hide, leather, hide, chitin. Okay, so I need to actually go and look at my armory. Unfortunately, I think the Skull Crusher is in my armory, the replica. Because otherwise I should be able to craft one, being that I have a frickin' Skull Crusher in my inventory right now. Like this thing sitting right here. So we're going to check the safe house really quick. And here in the safe house, we're going to go ahead and... excuse me. I need to go and look at the weapons. I think Skull Crusher's a one-handed mace. It's over here. One-handed maces. And then... No, we do not have a Skull Crusher replica here. So I think... I wonder why I can't make a replica of it then. I mean, if I can't make a replica of it, I'll just use my add item menu to add it anyway. But I'd like to be able to do it, quote-unquote, semi-legitimately. And that's why I'm looking at this, like, Sword of the Crusader, Scourge. Yeah, it doesn't seem right. There's something missing here. Oh, well. Since the game doesn't want me to make a Skull Crusher replica, I'm just going to go ahead and use my add item menu to add a replica to my inventory, because I know I can do it. Which should be... No, we don't do that. We use the search function. Search function. Where is it? Yeah, it's SE search. And then we type in Skull Crush. But that's not how you spell it. Apparently. There we go. Replica. Bam. So I just added a replica to my inventory because, you know, screw you not wanting to make one. So we talk to Janassa. We give Janassa the Skull Crusher, the real one. And now, if we look in her inventory, she has both the Skull Crusher and the Axis Cleaver St. Felms. These are both one-handed weapons. So in theory, she should be able to dual wield them. That's the hope anyway. Now we're going to go downstairs and we're going to place the one other item before we get... it's 11:30, so it's almost midnight. Around midnight, we should go to sleep. So we need to kind of proceed as quickly as possible into a different room. I went the wrong way. There we go. Over here, and we put the item we want in the chest. And the item we put in the chest will be auto-sorted into the gallery, which is the Skull Crusher replica and the Shield Breaker, which breaks through staggered enemies. No one cares. Let me see. Is there anything else? No. Now we're fine. Okay. So it's going to process two items into the gallery. The Skull Crusher replica and the this here. You say vanilla Skyrim isn't good, but some people have been known to appreciate vanilla Skyrim. So I would argue that it is a pretty good video game. It's not a great video game, but it's like a 6 out of 10 for sure. Like the vanilla game, unmodded. And you appreciate it a lot more if you haven't played modded versions yet, because you start missing all of the modded stuff. And yeah, it kind of taints your vision of it once you've played with 1,000 extra features that weren't present in the vanilla game. But I found it thoroughly enjoyable in vanilla the first time. I would just never play it again like that. So, all right, let me see here. Thinking about what we're gonna do. Well, I mean, I grew up with 60 FPS on consoles. You know, like look at Nintendo and PlayStation, the old PlayStation, and look at the frame rates you got in those. The 30 FPS was due to issues with newer. I say newer, kind of in a somewhat sarcastic way there. But you know, but around PS3 eras when we started diving into 30 FPS forever, and then we started rising out of it again. Unfortunately, we just aren't up to 144 yet. I think they're pushing larger resolutions like 4K instead of higher frame rates, and that's annoying for sure. My goodness. Let me see here. Right. So we need to go take a nap here. It's basically midnight at this point. How's our fate card collection doing anyway? So we've got 6 of Draconis, 2 of Fortune, 6 of Mystics, 3 of Shadows, 4 of Shadows, 4 of Travelers, 4 of Walls. So we got a duplicate Shadows we might want to see about trading to the fate card trader at some point. Not right now, but eventually. So, yes. Yeah, I would honestly be okay if the consoles had like a toggle where it's like 1080p 60 FPS or 30 FPS 4K. You know, just choose what you want. But a lot of these games also have physics tied to the frame rate, which is a mistake. And unfortunately, a lot of the old games have physics tied to the frame rate as well. It's why I can't run say Castlevania Curse of Darkness at a 144 hertz. I can only run it at 60. Sorry, no, I can only run it at 60 FPS because otherwise it fast forwards the game. And it's like, I have this fancy monitor that goes 144, and it's really fun to play games like Warframe where everything's moving really, really fast and you can see it crystal clear. But you know, you look at a game like, you know, you look at some of these old games where if you try to push them faster than 60 FPS, you ruin them. Kind of like Skyrim here. That's why 99% of my game here has just been sitting at 60 FPS. And I mentioned this the other day, and people didn't realize it, but, what do they call it? I'm going to go ahead and toggle out of my thing here. So I'm the game is running, right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this up so you guys can see exactly what kind of resource impact Skyrim Special Edition is having on my computer. All right? It is currently using 24% of my CPU and 3.7 gigabytes of RAM. Note that 3.7 gigabytes of RAM, I have, you can see when I mouse over this, I have available 41.4. So it's using 13% of my RAM and 24% of my CPU. Like Skyrim Special Edition is an, even with mods, is old game. And that's really what it comes down to. So old game. Yes. It drops down to around 15 if I'm in a menu, but that doesn't matter because it's in a menu. All right. But yeah, in order to uncap the frame rate in Skyrim Special Edition, you actually have to run a specific mod, which can break it, unfortunately. Kiss My Medkit, thanks for subscribing. For a year. Yes, indeed. All right, let's start actually paying attention to what we have to do now. I believe Cyrus's saber is an item we kind of want to find. I believe it's kind of off in this direction-ish. And I'm contemplating heading over there and doing that. There's a lot we can do right now. There's, like, huge amounts of different little quests and things we can do. So, well, Tamriel rebuilt for, yeah, I was going to say Morrowind is a good game on its own. Tamriel rebuilt is of varying quality. Parts of it, like Old Ebonheart, are better than vanilla Morrowind, whereas the Telvannis district is kind of lower quality than vanilla Morrowind. And so it, you know, it's just kind of up and down, I would say. Now, let's see here. Thinking about what I want to do. Do you think there's going to be a dramatic overhaul? No, not unless they're forced to. Is Microsoft going to force them? I doubt it. They usually, large companies don't try to kill the goose that makes the golden eggs until after they've made their money back first. So typically these large corporations, when they buy a smaller company, they will let that smaller company keep doing its thing until it's paid back its purchase price. Then what they usually do is they start strangling the goose in order to make it pump out more eggs faster, and then eventually they kill it. And the eggs are garbage. Yes. But it's a gradual process of killing the goose that lays the golden eggs, and usually they want to again get their purchase price back first before they do anything risky. Let's see here, poor goose. It's true. It's true. All right, we're going. We are leaving. Yes. Microsoft purchased Minecraft, and they got their money back. And slowly but surely, they are they're making it more profitable for themselves. Hold on a second. Did I miss something? I have 3 paintings. Let's go place those paintings up in the museum. Yes. Ooh. Okay. Let's place a painting here. Painting here. And I guess 1 painting here. Yeah. Each one of those paintings counts as a display in the museum, so we just, you can see all these little spaces where paintings belong. Like, this whole wall is just supposed to be paintings. So, there we go. Ooh. Change course? Fallout 76 was a detour, not a path down a road. It's a case of, we need to make some money now, like right now. Let's compromise on everything and just do it. That's what Fallout 76 was. We need to pump this out quick so that we can get back to working on what we need to. Yes. I mean, I installed Fallout 76 on my Linux here, and it's working. Some of the interiors get a bit laggy, but most of the game functions. So I'm just... Oh, this guy's going out to do his town crier stuff.
Can you not see I am preoccupied?
Don't worry about it. Okay. Let me see here. I had bolts equipped. I don't want bolts. I want iron arrows with a orc chieftain bow. Yes. That's good. There's no indication that they're going to change engine or anything. And I mean, Gamebryo as a renderer works just fine. But they do need to change their toolkit, and they need competent programmers who make a game that, well, isn't as buggy, and they need competent implementers who are able to hook up Havoc physics without it going haywire. Look at Half-Life 2 for an example that also uses Havoc physics. Compare the physics between Skyrim and Half-Life 2 and understand that Half-Life 2 is like they both use Havoc. It's just that they're different implementations of Havoc. In other words, Bethesda needs better developers and better management. That's just the reality of it. And maybe their developers are good and just need more time. Maybe they're stressed. I don't know. We don't. I do know that someone said that working on Skyrim was the worst job he had ever worked on, and he's glad that he's done with it. Someone else said that working on Morrowind was the worst job they ever did, and they're glad to be done with it. But they won't give details because those details are they're under non-disclosure agreements, basically. I'm not talking about writing. I'm not... What makes Bethesda games great, or at least enjoyable, are not their writing, obviously. I would love, and I constantly criticize the writing because I want it to be better, but I don't know if Bethesda will improve their writing or not. I can't tell you whether they will or not. That's simply not something I know about. But I do know that... wait, let me finish grabbing these alchemy ingredients. They are vital for our future. That should be good enough. Let's go. Yes. You said better writing would improve it. Yeah, Elder Scrolls games are not about the story. Bingo. I mean, at the end of the day, like, I'm having fun running around picking herbs and doing the quests as they are assigned to me. Going to, like, I'm currently going to go look for Cyrus's saber. I'm going on a little mini adventure. Hello?
Go, citizen.
Let's go.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Hey, watch it. Trouble?
No. Yes. Okay. Good, good, good. The unprecedented freedom that Elder Scrolls games provide, starting from Daggerfall, going through to Skyrim, is, like, you can't do... like, people talk about Elder Scrolls Online. You can't play Elder Scrolls Online like this. I mean, I get as close as possible, but you really can't. And that's what people wanted, is they wanted, you know, a true Elder Scrolls experience. Skyrim with friends. That was people's original idea of what ESO was going to be. Mind you, I've enjoyed ESO's micro stories. ESO's main quest is terrible. But I've enjoyed ESO's micro stories thoroughly. Hold on. Got a slaughtery fish. Pick that thing up. Hey. Hey. Pick it up. Damn.
Right, that's one less thing to worry about.
I have to go see what's going on. I hear something. Be right back. A guest was having trouble. Alright, let's see here. Doesn't know how to act around a cat. Let's see here. Okay. Right, so. Well, let's go ahead and clean this. Start harvesting. A butterfly. Yes. Okay, we need to drop the carcasses here. 2 carcasses. Right there. Now we'll harvest them. Yes. Load, big map with loads of items. Well, I mean, a big map with loads of items isn't a problem if you don't have to load everything at once. That's an important thing to understand is, these games are segmented. You can have a map that's 10,000 miles wide, or a map that's a mile wide, or a map that's 20 feet wide. But only what the player sees and interacts with needs to be loaded at the same time. Yes, you may have server issues, but you'll notice that Fallout 76's issues are not server-based. They have to do with the client and how the client glitches and crashes and displays things wrong. It's all local. It's in how the quote-unquote creation engine processes things. Heard something here. Or I heard something here. Okay. And I had... Well, there's a Gwar. Kill it!
Yield or flee,
yes.
Your choice.
I like how it bends and stretches, because technically it's a werewolf model, but then they, like, pasted a Gwar on top of it, which looks fine when it's alive, but it looks terrible otherwise. Let's see. Was gonna say that, I had this discussion with someone online not too long ago on my Discord server.
People I'm suffering from brain rot.
On.
That way they think I'm twice as smart as I actually am.
Right. I was gonna say, I had this discussion with someone who was on Discord. And I had to explain to them that it doesn't matter how big the world is. It's only what you, the player, see is being loaded at that time. Meaning that you can make a gigantic, colossal world. And as long as the servers can handle having multiple people in multiple sections of the world at the same time, your particular instance doesn't care. Like, say in Fallout 76, you're in the amusement park, right? It's over in the ash, like the area with all the poison gas. If you're up there in the amusement park, then way down over in the bog, doesn't matter what's going on in the bog. Because it has nothing to do with you. Like, your game, your client processes none of the information about what's going on in the bog. You may see the location of where the other player is, but that's just an XY coordinate on a map. That's a little piece of data that's being updated every few seconds. And it's simply an XY coordinate. Nothing to do with what's actually happening in the bog. You don't know if he's fighting a Scorch Beast or looting items. You don't know. Now, the other person I was talking to mentioned how the game gets crashy if there are too many items in one location, like in a container. And that's why they had to limit the stashes, right? That's, again, a client limitation, because you could have, like, if items are clustered into one location, that's when the client flips its shit and explodes. However, you can have billions of items scattered across the entire world and only have a certain amount of them loaded at the same time. It doesn't matter how many there are. But people don't quite realize that and constantly tell me, well, if the world were much bigger, you wouldn't be able to run. Like, maybe it would take up more storage space on your hard drive, but how much of that world would actually be loaded at the same time? And the answer is a very small portion. Look at those mountains. See the way those mountains look jagged and weird? That's because those are LODs. They're low-quality textures that are just placed on low-quality geometry that you can barely make out. So you kind of create this immersive feeling that, okay, well, that's what it looks like over there, right? But there are no NPCs loaded over there. And if there are, there's a problem because there shouldn't be, right? But there are no NPCs or items loaded in that, like, too far away. As you approach, that's when it unloads stuff behind you and loads in stuff in front of you. That's why the game doesn't fall down and explode, despite being far more than your computer can handle. Like, you couldn't... Your instance of the game client cannot handle you loading all of Skyrim simultaneously. It would simply crash. However, this small bubble here, like, I'm being very optimistic with this circle, but this small bubble is probably what's being loaded. Like, the Bandit Fort over here, or the Necromancer Fort, whatever, this isn't even loaded right now. Like, it's too far away. Yes. So, the NPCs there, they don't exist right now. You may be wondering, well, I sometimes see my follower on the map, and so I can see them going to Whiterun, in real time. It's like, yes, there is an updated estimation of where the game kind of thinks they are, but they aren't actually encountering monsters or doing anything outside of your loading sphere. There might be some kind of calculation that occurs as to, in theory, what happens to them, but in reality, the game isn't that complex. Okay, we need to start making our way kind of east. So, east. Let me see here. Yes. Basically the entirety of Riverwood. Yeah. Yeah, I believe it. Okay. We're going this way. All the AA pathing would be astray in the server? Yes. Yes, indeed. Alright. Look at this guy swimming. Let's see who that is. I'm curious. Someone's here in the water. Who are you? Victoria Vici? What are you doing here? You're supposed to be over there. And now you're all wet. I'm leaving. She's supposed to be over at the trade house. Oh, over there. You see that little area right there? She's supposed to be in that window there. Like, she's supposed to be manning that post. Enemies nearby, eh? Like Victoria Vici? Alright, she's waiting for the Emperor's ship. Okay, that's a bandito. So we're going to immediately summon our skeleton to fight the bandit ghost. Good. Good.
Victory is ours.
So,
I've always wanted to say that.
She is now dual wielding properly. Look at that. She's dual wielding Skull Crusher and the Cleaver of St. Felms. Truly an amazing elf. Janassa. Yes, indeed. Good. Roll. 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 Yes. Okay. Nerd there. Okay, let's keep going. So, water skin's empty. Flower there. Very good. That should do it. I believe we've defeated the ghost. Oh, hello. I'll take all of that. The fur armor. We should give Feindal some fur armor, come to think of it. I know we gave him the robes where he's just showing off his chest all the time. And that's not a bad look for Feindal. However, at the same time, part of me thinks we could do better. Yes. Obviously, Feindal needs a fur bikini. That's really what he needs. Let me see here. Oh, that's snow. I was trying to figure out what we're doing. Yes. Looking. There's some skimmers over there. I like how part of this swamp is just frozen. And it's inconsistent what parts of it are frozen and which parts of it aren't. Okay, we got a skimmer. The rest of this... Okay, 2 skimmers. The other one flew away. That's unfortunate. Fish, maybe? These are all valuable alchemy ingredients. That's what's really annoying. Alright. More death bells. We can eat death bells, you know. They're delicious. Let's see here. Eat the Canis root. Don't worry about what's going to happen. Jewel wing. Oh, we learned all 4 properties of the jewel wing. Nice. That's really good. Just looking at all the different types. Bit by bit. Damage, magicka, regen. What's this? Minnow. Water breathing. It's nice that minnows give you water breathing. Anyway. Let's continue. What do we got? Bear. Well, I was getting ready to roll away from that bear, but it turns out the bear didn't last more than 2 lightning bolts. Yes. Is using Scourge. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we have the Sword of the Crusader and we have Scourge. I hadn't really thought about it. Obviously, we should probably give Scourge to Janassa or Rumarin. I haven't decided yet. The Sword of the Crusader seems to be about right. Nice fit for us. Are we using a Daedric weapon, though? I mean, Technically, it is pretty sacrilegious. I was just looking at it. It looks pretty fancy. I haven't committed to using Scourge. I'm actually just going to keep using this legendary sword for a bit. Look, this shack has a sky shard at it, so we're going to... I'm looking around really quick to make sure I don't miss anything. Make our way through here. There's another darter. Good. Should be some fish in the water, too. There we go. What have we got? An abandoned shack. There's a lot of blood here. I hear the sky shard. There it is. We got a perk point. Excellent. Very good. Just how long does it take? I mean, the beam of light goes away instantly, but it takes a moment. What'd you find, Rumarin? Rumarin activated his weapon here. Looks like Janasa's wielding... Oh, it's a slaughtery fish. 2 slaughtery fishes. And that's fine. We can take care of it, one by one. If it just sits there and waits for us, and I'm not technically in combat, so... Oh, that one ran away. That's fine. Let's pick this up. Celril seems like the kind of guy who would worship a Daedra if it would benefit him. Maybe. We haven't decided yet. Currently, we're an Ariel worshiper.
That takes care of them. So
that's how we were raised. It's not that we believe fervently in Ariel. It's that we were raised to worship Ariel, and we worship him every day. We haven't put much thought to worshiping anyone else. Remember, we just asked that one Khajiit what he thinks about the Aedra and the Daedra. So we're open to other possibilities. You know, we just have been dismissing them. We've been dismissing the human gods because humans are dumb. But, you know, there's no reason we can't just pray to Ariel every once in a while. And just because we were raised to do so. No reason there. We just did the prayer here. If you look here, we gain our skills 7% faster based on favor with Ariel. We're still an Ariel worshiper. Not anything big there, of course, but yeah. Let's continue. An enemy just appeared. 3 enemies. Wolves. They're husky pups. They're worse than wolves. They're pups that want to kill me. So we're just going to summon a skeleton warrior. That gets our conjuration up. That puppet ran away. Was killed instantly. One more pup is running away, but it shouldn't be that big a deal. We should get plenty of canine meat from this. Yeah. Let's go ahead and save it and have a look. Husky pup. Manual loot. Yep, canine teeth. Good. We got canine. Bavicus Vile. Bavicus Vile is an interesting god. He comes off as very foolish. And even though, oh, so wait, your puppies came after me. Yeah, your puppies came after me. And you, like, I don't get it. It's the opposite of how it should be. Really, it's a saber cat, apparently, as far as the harvesting mod goes. Next time I see one of the huskies, I need to actually set it properly. Because you can set the properties of an animal with the taxonomy skill. So the next time I see a husky, I'm going to need to set its properties as an actual, as an actual dog, and not whatever the hell just spawned it, whatever spot it generally spawned in, I mean. Okay. Distractions. Let's go this way. So we're heading to the northern bank here, because we want to check some things out. We're also grabbing these grass pods, because they're useful. Same thing for the slaughterfish eggs. Slaughterfish eggs are actually in water? That's interesting. Necromancy perks? They're good. I've done a full necromancy character in Ordinator. It works. First of all, you get the Bone Collector, and you can make your own skeletons. The skeletons do not count as toward your summon limit, meaning you can have a lot of these little skeletons. And the idea is you get one skeleton per 75 points of magic. And then later on, you get the Barrow Lord. Not Barrow Lord. Let me see here. Skeletal Mages. Yeah, you're able to make Skeletal Mages. And then you can conjure an altar anywhere and make more. Fire Ritual, Puppet Master, King of Bones. You can assume the control of a skeleton and actually use it as if it's your character. Yes. It works. It's nice as a way of saying overpowered, more or less. Because you combine it with Ravenous Dead and stuff like that. So, you know, Preservation, Undead Crown, Plague upon the Corpse Gas. Corpse Gas. Nice. Necromaster. And then Shocked to Life. Yes. The idea is you can shock your own summon, and it will attack faster and move faster. And you deal no damage to minions with shock spells, meaning you can just zap your minions as much as you want, and then they will gain this buff. So you can buff your undead. Ridiculous. Gold. And a pickaxe. Shame I don't have one of those. I did not bring a pickaxe with me this time. Mostly my bad. Oh well. Not gonna worry about it. Can't loot everything every time. Not going back for just a pickaxe. But I am going to grab some of these here. Doo-doo. Yes. But you understand how ridiculous it can be. Yes. Just loot bones off of your enemies, your humanoid enemies, and then you use them to construct skeletons that serve you. Yes. Alright. Okay. Correct. Vanilla perks are overpowered. Like, the game is not balanced. And never has been. Ordinator's more or less on par with the scaling of the vanilla perks, in the sense that the vanilla perks were already kind of broken. It's just that the Ordinator perks are more interesting. And when I say more interesting, I mean, look at One-Handed, for example. Remember when you'd go and you'd have 5 points of increase your damage by X amount? Instead, it's 2 perks, and then you move on to the interesting stuff, which is what kind of what kind of weapon do I want to use? And then based on the weapon you want to use, you go up the tree and use different, gain different abilities here. Yes. So it makes sense because as you specialize into a certain weapon type. All one-handed weapons are the same. Yes. So, we are going to continue on. We're not going in that barrow. We actually have a very specific thing we're looking for. We're looking for a wrecked ship. We'll get there eventually. We'll find the wrecked ship we're looking for. In the meantime, there's a lot of other stuff we can stumble across, like this. See this scallop shell, the way it says this belongs in a museum? And there's a little plus there next to its name. That little blue plus means...
Fair warning, friendly fire is not uncommon with me. It's not that I forgot how to aim, it's just that I never really knew how.
Yes.
Yes, that's the last bit.
Yes.
All over now. Good riddance.
It's not that it's not that I forgot how to aim, it's that I never really knew how. I love it. So, yeah, that's his line for that. I love it. God, she's very bloody. Just all over her. Smeared. Okay, what have we got here? Another shell. Huh. A root. And a couple eggs. More than a couple eggs. Jeez. It's time for us to eat slaughterfish eggs. Nah. We don't need to eat slaughterfish eggs. We already know all 4 properties of the eggs. We're in these kellops. Interesting. Yes. Just opened 4 kellops. What did we get? I'm actually going to look at this area with the rocks here. I'm curious. Apparently, we just got the fish. They're fish. Yes. Damn.
Be careful.
Look, I'm trying to be careful, but they are a bit mean. Yes.
Be careful.
Yes, I'm trying to be careful. But they are, again, not very convenient. Kill them.
I'm staying out of this.
I'm staying out of this. You better stay out of this. You have no idea what these things are going to do next. Jeez. Yes. Be careful. I'm trying to use lightning magic in the water. Yes, exactly. Pick up the carcass. Come on. Good. Did we kill them all? I think we did. There's the last one. Just floating there? Yep. Good. Well, I wouldn't play with Frostfall. It's not fun. It might be immersive, but it's not fun. The only thing that Frostfall got right was the freezing water. That's it. Everything else about it's terrible. Alright. Let's drop these carcasses, yes. I'm gonna say 8 carcasses. Drop them all. Oh god, that's just one carcass that's... Oh no. Oh no, you're supposed to drop each one individually. And now I've destroyed all of them and replaced them with just one. Oh well, doesn't matter. Oh wait, 8 scales? Okay. That's fine. Yeah. 8 scales off a single one. That's okay, I guess. I wanted to see what that rock was. Yes. Your frost immune Nord vampire freezes to death. Frostfall logic. Yes, I was gonna say that if we look at the lore, the Volkihar vampires are actually like ice lords, and they're able to pass through solid ice, as if. Well, I'm gonna say we got some salmon there, but yeah, if there are tools for vampires being immune to stuff, that defeats the purpose of you having the mod in the first place, if you're a vampire. Unless you want to have that kind of power fantasy of being subjected to the elements and suddenly, I'm a vampire now. None of this affects me anymore. The mod is worthless. Ha 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 ha. Yes. And Nords are immune to the cold in Morrowind, it's true. Okay, we're gonna check this out.
Never should have come here.
Up. I should have never come here, apparently. Okay. Why isn't he dying? Die! Why? I don't know why the lightning bolt didn't hit him. Okay. Yes. Don't know what's happening, Rumarin. I think madness. Madness. NASA, why are you even here? Okay, Miss Necromancy. That's a good outfit she's got. Those are Restoration Necromancer robes. Okay. Next, we got regular Necromancer robes. That's fine. And then I assume this guy. Arcade the enemy. Well, that's pretty important there. Okay. Restoration there. Crushed amber. Eat the crushed amber! It didn't work. And this dark elf here. What are you even wearing? Oh. A Dwemer tunic. Okay. That belongs not in a museum so much. Oh, those are the horkers we need. We need horkers for something, yes. Okay. This blade. The souls of those you kill will become trapped within the blade and may return to fight by your side. Okay. We found a thing. Wonder how many of these people became ghosts here. Oh no, look at this high elf. She is very high. Behold the truth. Damn shame. Yes. Lockpick there. So many dead people. Look at those horker tusks. Fortify Magicka and Fortify Conjuration. Amazing horker powers. Alright, Rumarin. You need to take most of this stuff. Very good. The horkers are truly powerful. No one ever suspected that they would contain the secrets of summoning. But they are horkers. Okay, we want to keep those Justiciar arrows. I want to drop one hunting knife. Keep this weird blade, which looks hilarious to me. That should do it. Janessa, I need to talk to you. Good, good, good. Yes. Yeah, so far we don't particularly care. Like, Imperials are decently respectable because, you know, they've abandoned their worship of the false god Talos, and they have continually shown that they're willing to work with the Aldmeri Dominion. So, also, the Red Guards have mostly stayed out of our way. It's the Nords who continually seek out combat. Tons of Nord bandits everywhere. So that's why we call the Nords, you know, these ice baboons, basically. They don't really know how to do anything other than fight, and they seem to want to do it a lot. And that's why we, in general, disparage them. At least as our character. Yes. That's why our character despises Nords, because he was attacked by Nords pretty much from the moment he stepped into Skyrim. It's just Nord bandit after Nord bandit. Yes. Yeah, exactly. The orcs ask for a good death, and I've given them. I've given them deaths. Like, the orcs have asked for death, and I've given it to them. So, yeah, we need to kill these horkers to get their loots. We're just gonna summon ourselves up a skeleton, first and foremost. Then we're gonna start zapping. Good. Have to be careful, or my skeleton might die, and then the horker will be after me next. As you can see, the horker keeps turning toward me like, I'm gonna kill ya. And I'm just kind of afraid. Oh god, there's another one. Minions, where are you? Where are you? Teleportation? Yes.
Just stand still.
I'm trying to shoot a horker. What are you doing? Shooting a Horker. There's more of you! Why are there so many Horkers here? Die Noir. Alright.
I'll have your head.
Good. So. Are there even monkeys in Tamriel? Elder Scrolls Online omitted tons of stuff from Valenwood. However, according to the lore, there are Imgas in Tamriel, which are intelligent monkeys that can actually talk. And there was, like, one of the major religions in Tamriel was actually led by a prophet who was an Imga, who basically, they kind of, yeah, they tried to emulate the Altmer. They really liked the Altmer. And yes, it's canon in lore books and stuff. The problem is that you continually will see, people will say, well, actually, those lore books are not reliable, you know, and so it's like, congratulations on patting yourself on the back for making the world less interesting. It's just like when people try to explain to me why they got rid of the Nordic Pantheon. Congratulations on patting yourself on the back for making the world less interesting. It's not that, my criticism isn't that it couldn't have existed in the world. My criticism is that the developers made that choice in the first place. I'm criticizing their art, basically. Alright, we gotta kill these slaughtery fish. Come on. What the hell is it doing? Okay. They ever say in-game? Just in lore books. Yes. But the lore books are unreliable. Yes. Alright. It's just kind of hilarious that you end up with so many people who, you know, the lackluster version of Valenwood is so so well regarded, and it's like, oh no, the Skyrim writing is unreliable. Oh yeah. Ugh, my goodness. I mean, the Cameron dynasty were all wood elves. Look at Mankar Cameron. He's not exactly a wood elf. All right, so let's eat all these Horker tusks. That's really why we went and killed all these Horkers, so that we could eat their tusks. Got it. We now know all of the Horker tusk properties. Magic of Fortification, Fortify Conjuration. Good. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. Alright, we can put away the Horker meat. Put away the Horker tusks. Put away the animal fat. Hi, DB. Good to see you. I saw you made a post asking about Daggerfall mods. I'm going to tell you this right now before I forget. But any mods that you got before version 26 might not work in Daggerfall Unity. That's pretty important because, like, version 26 was a added a ton of modding tools to give mod makers more freedom to do stuff in Daggerfall. And because of that, a lot of the old mods simply don't work anymore. And so you need to kind of be careful and make sure that the mods were either updated or they work. I don't think you'll find any real mod conflicts per se, as far as Daggerfall goes, but some of them might just not work. anymore. And that's because, again, we've gotten a complete overhaul of how Daggerfall mods work, and the result is that they're much as of version 26, they are a lot more. There's a lot more freedom that mod makers have to customize Daggerfall, basically. Ooh, got another shell? We're gathering these shells as we go. These each have a place in the gallery. Yes. Yeah. The only ones that I think would conflict are something that says, like, I would say, like, Distant Land, for example, is its own terrain mod. So you wouldn't want to get a terrain mod with a Distant Land mod. They would, one would overwrite the other. Additionally, the only other thing I can think of that might conflict is something that changes the way mobs spawn, like a meaner monsters and then a hardcore monsters, for example. That might conflict. That's a lot of slaughterfish eggs. Jeez. Okay. Now then. That's the place we're looking for, right over there, that ship. We're going to obviously continue to harvest these roots and other items as we see them. But that's our goal right there, that ship. I'm just watching as my followers try to get to me. Alright, that should do it. I'm going to double check along the coastline really quick. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. There's some grass there. I'll look at that log, that little tree here. No, I don't see anything. Let's go back over now. Mm-hmm. Good. I'm just checking the shoreline as we approach this thing. Probably going to get attacked by mud crabs and other things. But we're going to mostly ignore that and try to figure out what's going on here. There's a Nern root here. Not much else. I was just thinking one of these little islands should have something. They don't, but they should. Okay. I'm going to dive in here in a moment. Are those corpses of porkers? Rats. Corpses of rats. What's all these salmon? What's with all these salmon, I should say. Huh. Go back up. Starfish. We already have one of those. Damn shame. Duplicate starfish, not important. Can harvest the rats, though. Skin the skeevers. But skeevers are giant rats. Yeah, they were called giant rats, though, in the past. Skeevers are the northern type. Nope, nope. The ESO says they're all over Tamriel now. And the ESO is canon. Oof. Let's go down here. Go pick that chest. You bet. Lucky pick there. What do we get? I think we got ourselves a mud crab. Die! God, that mud crab did so much damage. That's a lot of mud crab damage. Okay. Father of the Nibbin. Archery book. Nice. There's quite the skeleton here. Bone meal is a very good resource. Can't wait to use more of that. 7 mudcrab chitin chunks. A ruined book. Need a lot of those for Latoria. Oh, Latoria, when will you return to us? Okay. Eastern Dwemer Greatsword. Is this a Sword of Omens? No, it's missing the eyeball. Yeah, it looked like the Sword of Omens for a second. Oh, well. Yes. And the rats are the size of dogs. It should be easier to keep your ship rat free. Yes. Exactly. Brine hammer below deck. We just aggroed something. The lights are flickering. There were demons in the base. We hadn't seen them, but inspected them now for years. I think Genshin Impact, it's fun. It's also problematic. It's got a invasive anti-cheat, which in theory has the complete access to your computer. So people say it's Chinese spyware. Well, it's not that it's Chinese spyware, it's that it could easily be used as spyware and you'd have practically no proof that that was happening. That's a problem, number one. Number two, it's exploitative. The gambling mechanics in it are extremely exploitative. They have limited time windows in which you can roll certain 5-star characters, and people really, really want their 5-star characters because obviously they're much, much better than the other characters. Anyway, here's the thing, though. The game is actually a lot of fun, even without the gambling. Like, it is just straight up a fun video game for me to play. Other people go, "This is Chinese garbage! It's anime!" No, I enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. However, and like, when we compare the exploitative gambling mechanics of something like Fate Grand Order, which is like half visual novel and half pick 3 cards and watch your character do an attack garbage, like that game, when you get a brand new character, it doesn't change the way the game is played, right? At the end of the day, you will still pick from 3 cards, sometimes a 4th bonus card to do your Noble Phantasm, and then the effect will go off. You'll watch the game autoplay itself, right? The character will do its magic, and then you'll be delivered back to the screen to pick from 3 more cards. That's how it's supposed, like, that's how Fate Grand Order works, no matter what kind of character you get. However, in Genshin Impact, new characters have actually different mechanics that change the way the game is played. Maybe one's an archer, maybe one's a spear user, maybe one wields, a claymore. Like, it really depends. So understanding that the ability and the ultimate are different, along with the general properties of the character and attack patterns, means that they synergize with each other in different ways. So that gambling isn't just to quote-unquote gamble for a higher numbers where the game autoplays itself in trash like Fate Grand Order. It's actually changing the way the game is played. And that's the best way to explain it. So it's still exploitative as hell. It preys upon people with gambling addiction and gets them to spend vast amounts of money in the pursuit of a single character. But it's a fun game, and I enjoy it. I don't see any point in grinding once I have completed the story content. And I haven't completed the story content, by the way. I still have to go down into the Earth Kingdom. I finished the Wind Kingdom. I did some little things. I ascended Venti twice. Did a few other cute little things. But I haven't really continued the story yet, and I will eventually. By the time I'm ready to continue the story, they will have more story. That's the funny part. They've already done a little thing where they're talking about more story that they're planning on adding. So they're planning on expanding the game going forward, which is a lot more intensive than something like, say, I'm blanking on it. Something like, the visual novel style gameplay of something like Fate Grand Order. Yeah. He said, what does that mean? Ascending a character means you use specific resources to increase their level cap, and then give them a new special ability based on that there. It's like super grind to make them better, basically. You want to invest points in them, more or less, because the character's level caps can increase based on how many times you quote-unquote ascend them, but each ascension is harder and harder to get. It requires more and more resources and such. So it is a grind sink, but I didn't really put huge amounts of time into it. I just naturally accumulated those resources. But if you wanted to level up every character and ascend every character, you'd be putting in considerable amount of time and effort there. Correct. Venti is a character that I unlocked from the loot box, exactly. It's a 5-star character. That's why I said I ascended him twice and was like, oh, this is neat. Okay, I'm kind of done with the game until I'm ready to resume the story, which I won't be ready to do anytime soon because I have too many other games on my plate. But, maybe later this week or next week, I'll take a day and just actually do it. But, I want to continue the Earth Kingdom. I did the Wind Kingdom. It was a fun story. It's, okay, let me explain this. So, you've got bottom-tier anime. Then you have Genshin Impact. Then you have good anime. In other words, Genshin Impact is better than bottom-tier anime. Okay? But not by much. So, don't expect a huge amount of story there. It's, expect a huge amount of story. Don't expect a huge, a high-quality story. Set your expectations low and you won't be disappointed. Let's see here. All right. Veldspar, copper ore. Ruined book. Wait, there's a ruined book there? I need to gather... Oh god, Rumarin just suddenly appeared. Mud crab. Did you just flip on in? That was funny to watch Nasa just flip on in. Kingdom Hearts? Okay, not as convoluted as Kingdom Hearts. Like, Kingdom Hearts quality, but not nearly as convoluted. No. No. I was gonna say, Kingdom Hearts has some pretty big issues with... Oh god, I'm flashing back now to, hold on, it was, now I'm curious about this. Let me see here. I think it was, no, I can't find it. There was a good one where it showed it showed this executive sitting behind a desk, and it had this nameplate that said Final Fantasy VII Remake, and then all of a sudden it flipped around to Kingdom Hearts, and he started laughing, and it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect. It was a Simpsons what do you call it, GIF, and I can't find it, but yeah, it was a Simpsons meme, exactly. But it was Final Fantasy VII Remake, and then it flipped around at the last moment to Kingdom Hearts. Because at the last chapter, just Final Fantasy VII Remake turns into garbage. And it's just kind of funny that that's the case, but it's true. It's absolutely true. All right. I came to Kingdom Hearts to enjoy jumping between worlds and helping Disney characters. And instead, I ended up playing a terrible version of Final Fantasy, where these side characters become more and more important as things go on. Oh, nice. This book belongs in a museum. Yep. Let me see here. And I've seen some pretty good remakes for things. However, it depends. Very often you'll get, like, the Final Fantasy VII Remake was actually better, in my opinion, up until it started trying to do plot twists that it didn't need to do. Once they introduced the quote-unquote whispers, or whatever the hell they were, you know, the Heartless, that's when everything kind of went to hell. Yes. People kind of remember Final Fantasy VII with a lot of nostalgia, though. A bit better than it actually was. I mean, Final Fantasy was fun. But, oh, here we go. Final Fantasy VII kind of tried to be more than it was at times. Let me see here. Oh, crap. What are you doing?
Somehow, I don't think we'll be hearing the bards sing about this battle.
Yes. Oh, I loved Final Fantasy IX. But Final Fantasy IX was it didn't try to be anything more than it was, which was a series of callbacks to all the different Final Fantasies. It tried to take elements from all the different... like, Final Fantasy IX tried to take elements from all the classic Final Fantasies, the 2D ones, and express them in a new way that was kind of a celebration of those old games. That's the best way to put it. Oh, that's Cyrus's saber. Got it. Cool. We got Cyrus's saber. Most excellent. Let me see here. Grab that lavender. Why not? Mixed unit tactics, we need that. I was talking about Final Fantasy IX. Now, Final Fantasy IX isn't perfect. It really falls flat on certain plot points that it brings up and then never references again. And there's quite a few of them, but it's still one of my favorites.
Victory is ours, Rebel.
Final Fantasy VII was too ambitious, and it got chopped up quite a bit. Yep. Ah, ship 2, there we go. Okay, catalog of armor enchantments. That's why I mentioned from the beginning that Final Fantasy IX it never tried to be more than it was, which was a love letter to the earlier Final Fantasies. It never aspired to be anything greater. And unfortunately, when you get things like Final Fantasy VII that try to be bigger and can't really land it, I honestly think Xenogears could have been that game if they had been given more resources and time. Unfortunately, Xenogears, we know what ended up happening to that game. The second disc was a complete mess because, you know, 2/3 through, they just decided to transfer some people out. Hold on, we got another book to get. Book of Riddles, we don't need to worry about that. Droplets of water, tattered things. Ugh, Final Fantasy 13 was, they were trying to make Lightning into a supermodel. Like, they had her wearing different clothes from different actual clothing lines and stuff. It was pretty atrocious, considering she's practically a non-character. Yeah. She has almost no agency whatsoever. And you know what really solidified it, where I absolutely despise, I learned to despise the game, was at the end when they failed, right? They failed, they transformed into the Fal'Cie, or whatever the hell they're called. I don't even know what they're called anymore. But they were turned, like, they transformed into the killing machines, right? Because they failed at their mission given by the gods. And so suddenly they all transform back and they go, we choose our own destiny. Like, you just nullified the consequences of the entire journey. You've rendered the entire journey meaningless. Your entire journey was to try to stop these evil gods before this thing happened. And the thing happened anyway. And then you suddenly just transformed back and said, we choose our own destiny. We aren't evil killing machines after all. It's just, what's wrong with this? This is awful. And you know, that's when I learned to hate the game. And I don't hate many games, okay? Like, it takes quite a circumstance for me to hate a video game. Because I talk very often negatively about aspects of Skyrim, how it's dumbed down elements of the Elder Scrolls series. But I don't hate Skyrim. I may hate parts of it, like little bits and pieces, but the whole of Skyrim is enjoyable. I hate Final Fantasy 13. Yes. Hey, Rumarin. Yeah, okay. Hold on a second. Hold on, I need to have his eyes shift again. There we go. Oh god, that neck seam, though. Final Fantasy 15? Final Fantasy 15 could have been better. Final Fantasy 15 was enjoyable in a weird sort of way. I never played it. I watched other people play it. And I'm like, boy band road trip simulator. Okay. Let's see here. Sneak increased. What have we got over here? There's got to be some stuff in here. Ooh, a heroic Stormcloak helmet. Who is your favorite VTuber? There's... all of them look terrible, except there's this one that looks like a dragon girl that, uses random profanity in English all the time. She looks somewhat decent, as opposed to the rest of them that just look terrible.
Never thought I'd see a dragon in my life. All that's left now is a dancing bear and a humble jarl, and my life will be complete.
Oh, look. There we go. A fairy. There you go.
You picked the wrong dinner animal.
Well, I answered seriously. I don't know, I don't know who any of them are, and I don't care to know who any of them are because the entire concept seems terrible to me. However, that was the only one that looked semi-appealing, and that was because of the mannerisms and what they say more than anything else. Damn, that is a large mud crab.
Right, that's one less thing to worry.
Okay. Right. Well, we got Cyrus's saber and we also got a fairy lantern, which is nice. Let's have a look here. Neighbor's dog is barking. Yeah, Rumarin's our traveling companion. And then we have our hired mercenary, Janessa. Yep. Okay. There we go. Got a new scallop shell. Good stuff. There should be an area around here. Oh, more horkers. We need those tusks. So. Yes. Correct. The big VTubers don't make their own characters. In fact, most of them are paid minimum wage to just sit and do streams as those characters that were made for them. Things like Kizuna Ai, for example, of iChannel, have gone through like 4 or 5 voice actors, I believe. I could be wrong on that point. I don't really care to be correct. Like, I have not researched it enough to know that I'm right. But, yeah.
Whew, that was a tough fight, relatively speaking.
Yes, so let's harvest this here. Okay. Gonna give him all this stuff. Figure out what we're doing. Oops, I didn't mean to take those items from him. Damn it. I'm gonna equip this stuff. Are you even the real you? Exactly. You don't know about minimum wage? Hololive gets crazy donations. Yes, and you have to ask yourself, does that person get the crazy donations? Or does it go to the company? Yes, exactly. When you're an employee of the company, then you see, oh, look, someone's made thousands of dollars in donations. Does it really go to them personally? Or does it go to the company that's managing them and they get paid based on that? Maybe not even based on that. Maybe just their normal amount. Yes. So what, they get 70% of 50%? Okay. Because remember, if you donate on online, you're basically, there's already a 50% cut. So, yeah. They get 70% and 50% is not terrible. Not terrible. But, yeah, that's interesting. The fact that you know right off the top of your head that they get 70% means you're probably invested in that, in which case I find you creepy and I don't want to talk to you anymore. That's a joke, partially. Just don't reveal too many more details about yourself, okay? Just, you're on notice, all right? Now then, let's see here. Let's continue here. We are going to, I'm gonna keep going. Wait, what's this? Got an enemy. Bam.
That's what I call good teamwork.
I'm reminded now of, I saw a thumbnail from a channel called Gigic that said, I spent thousands of dollars on VTubers and I regret everything or something weird like that. And I didn't click on the actual video, mind you. I remember seeing the thumbnail and the title of the video titled, I spent, I got addicted to VTubers and regretted everything or something like that. Yes. I enjoyed Dark Souls. Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3. I would never play them on stream because I can't pause them like I can pause this. I can pause this, I can talk to you, no problem there. Dark Souls doesn't lend itself to my sort of, gameplay, let's just say. So if I'm playing it, I'm not going to be reading chat. I'm not going to be looking at whether my microphone's on or any other details. I'm just going to be playing the game. So that is an off-stream game, for sure. That said, I found Dark Souls 3 to be the most enjoyable out of the series, personally, because while the first one was a nice mixture... Ooh, coral. We needed that. While the first one was a mixture of fighting dudes in armor and fighting eldritch abominations, I didn't really enjoy... how do I put this? Dark Souls 2 mostly fighting dudes in armor. So I was happy to get back to the Eldritch Abominations of Dark Souls 3. I also prefer Demon Souls mana bar concept, and I'm glad they put that back in, because spamming, what do you call them, blessings or wishes or whatever the fuck they're called, with stamina was ridiculous. Not with stamina, but, having just stamina as the resource. It was just like lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt. So, I haven't done any DLCs for any of the games. I've only played their core campaigns, and then I was basically done with them, and I've never really liked them enough to go back and try them again. I think if Bloodborne were to come onto PC, I would probably do that, but at this point, we'll have to wait for an emulator, because I'm just not bothering. I watched a friend play Code Vein, but it reminded me of God Eater, but not in a good way. And I was never inspired to pick it up. It's not that... I'm just not a fan of the Souls-like genre much, I guess. So, while I play them when they're given to me, I definitely would never stream them. And once I finished them, I thought, well, that was fun. Okay, I'm never going to play this again. Ah, crap. I'm getting sniped. Up. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely getting sniped. Okay. We're going to go ahead and use this.
Please don't kill me.
Don't kill me? Ah, crap. That explains it. I was trying to oh, did I instantly kill the wolf? Oh, I'm bleeding. I just took an arrow to the abdomen. That's not good. There we go. One more of these. Okay, here we go. I just swung right by her. That's attack commitment. That mod is special. Okay, so what does she have anyway? That's a fur kilt with mantle. Alright. That's fine. We have to stop bleeding. We're bleeding right now. Oops. This will get rid of the bleeding. There we go. That's not exactly what I wanted to do, but it's fine. It removed all the arrows. Yes. Ooh. Good, good, good. So, let me see here. Aha! The Shrine of Jigalag. God, is that looks Somewhat feminine. Is there cheese at the Shrine of Jiggalag? Oh, that's an Easter egg there. Okay. Yes. Jiggalag is the Daedric Prince of Order and Logic, locked in an eternal struggle with Sheol-Goroth. As a follower, obelisks appear around Tamriel. Tenants, activate my obelisks of order, clear dungeons of evil, slay Daedra, never serve Sheol-Goroth. Those skilled in heavy armor are most deserving of my favor. In other words, don't do Sheol-Goroth's quest or you'll die instantly. Yes. That's interesting. I definitely won't be following Jiggalag right now, though. Let me see. Deal 15% more attack damage. So Jiggalag fights other Daedra, basically. He's the anti-other Daedra. That's interesting. There we go. I'm fine with that. Good, good, good. Let me see here. Nice that we found the Shrine of Jiggalag, though. We added that to the museum. I'm liking this. I'm gonna make an extra save here. That's pretty important. Good. I'm considering what else is around here. Dawnstar is that way. What do you mean, is Jiggalag even a thing? Jiggalag separates off of Sheol-Goroth at the end of, what do you call it? At the end of Shivering Isles. Yes. They are separated. You become the new Sheol-Goroth. As a result, Sheol-Goroth and Jiggalag become separate entities. Yes. What happened if Meridia and Jiggalag teamed up? I doubt it would ever happen, but who really knows? Meridia is a kind of an evil bitch that in ESO pretends to be a good person. And in general is portrayed as an overly good person, which is...
We're one of the same kind.
Honestly, a bit weird.
I'm glad to have met you.
Oof, yeah. So let's see here. The ASCII JRPG game. That would be... Here, hold on. The ASCII RPG would be... God, hold on a second. It's called... Got it. Alright, so... That would be Sanctuary RPG Black Edition. Right here. Yeah, so let's, really quick. It's, Black Shell Games. Yeah. Let me switch to the characters again. Yes, the Fallen. I'm not joking. She tells you. You into penetration? Because I've got a broadsword with your name on it. That's what she says. Yes. There we go. Yes, that's Sanctuary RPG. It's really, really good. Yes. See what else we got here. Are all the inhabitants of Skyrim snow monkeys, you asked? Only the Nords who constantly attack us for some reason. Bandits. Bandits, I say. So many of them. Yes. All right. Ah, excellent. We've arrived at Dawnstar, and we'll go inside the town in just a second. First, we got Horkers to kill. Horkers are being harvested to, let me see here. I was gonna say, for Horker tusks, these let us do Magicka Fortification. Really good. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna use the Skeleton Warrior, summon it in the middle of the Horkers, and now it's battle time. We're trying to get a good shot in. Why do some of the shots not hit the Horkers? I don't understand. Excuse me, sorry, Janessa. My apologies. Yeah, all right. Yeah. Nope. Had to dodge back. Okay. Nope. Okay. Did the Horker just swim into the water? Yeah, the Horker's swimming away. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. Good. Last one is alive over here, I think. Oops. Going this way. You just realized how huge the Sword of the Crusader is? Yes. It's made for someone who's like 9 feet tall. A Starborn Knight, though we don't know anything about that right now. We don't actually know that. Yes. Okay, we're still harvesting Horker tusks. I like how we got 5 Horker tusks off a Horker with 4. Let me see here. So, 3? 3 Horker tusks? Yeah, 3 tusks on that Horker. Look at that. So, the reason we get 5 is because of the Amulet of the Pink Moon. It allows us to get extra stuff right here. It's not even equipped. Well, then I wonder what happens when I equip it. That's fine. Have I found the demon, the Mara demon breast milk yet? No. That's in the underground. I haven't been to the underground yet. As far as this character's concerned, the underground doesn't exist yet. He hasn't discovered it. We're being a bit cautious as to what content we approach in what order, just to stop from ending up in a situation that is... Oh, nice. We got a scallop shell for the museum. Love it. Love it. But, yeah, there's a lot of stuff in Skyrim Underground that would just wreck us right now. Unfortunately. Okay. A lot of Nirn roots over here. And an adept chest. No idea what that's doing here. Got it. Ooh. Elven Gauntlets of Archery. Oh, we can give that to Rumarin and he can shoot people with his bound bow. Circle of Destruction. We're equipping that right now. I wonder how it'll look with our hat. Probably terribly. But 17% less cost? I think so. Dragonborn and Dawnguard are actually gated. Oh, Lawlite? Oh no. We got some Lawlite. Okay, so if we go over to mod configuration and we go over to timing is everything, and we look at DLC quests, we can see that Dawnguard recruitment starts at level 30. Then you'll notice that Dragonborn starts after Dragon Slayer, meaning that I have to kill Alduin first before Merak's minions suddenly start chasing you. Like, are you the one known as Dragonborn? They'll only start doing that after Alduin is defeated. After Dragon Slayer. Yes. Ooh. It really depends on the playthrough. Yeah. Okay. We're level 16 right now. Yes. The glowing ring is a circle of strength, but our Altmer racial allows us to autocast 2 spells when we enter combat, and I chose Circle of Strength as one of the spells to autocast, which it steals 7 points of stamina per second from enemies inside the circle, which sounds pretty stupid, except it's restoration-based, and autocasting it helps us raise our restoration, because our restoration is terrible. Simply terrible in comparison to other things. So only 35. And we really want to bring it up to 40 so we can get respite. I really want respite. Of course, we are also lacking in currency. We're going to have to get more money. My goodness. I'm looking at this tree now. Hold on. A Spellblade might be nice. Whenever we cast a spell with one hand, we do 20% more attack damage. That's for a nice power attack. So cast a spell, power attack. Might do that. Might do that. Trade Dragon Souls for perks? No. No. We get a perk point whenever we find 3 Sky Shards. We also get a perk point whenever we raise a skill to 50, 75, and 100. Yes. But otherwise, we just get perks when we level. That said, skill leveling does not equal experience points. And experience points are gained in a completely different fashion. They are acquired when discovering a new area, when killing an enemy, or when reading a book. Skills don't level you. Experience points do. I mean, we've done a lot. Except, here's the thing. We've never been to Helgen yet. Like, the main quest, that hasn't started yet. We'd have to go to Helgen to start the main quest. Yeah. Sorry, haven't done that yet. How far am I into the game? Let's find out. Quick save. Then 41 hours. Yes, we're 41 hours into the playthrough. Yep. Okay, so I'm going to get into Dawnstar here. It's behind this wall. You can just climb over it, I guess. There's a seagull sitting there. I want to try to... I don't think I can kill it. Oh, well. Doesn't matter. Ah, some fish. Nice. Salmon. Very important. I'm not just an explorer. I'm the guild master of the Explorer Society. And they collect things for me. Yes. Yes. A time limit to kill all the winner in the world? That sounds terrible. Let me try to kill this bird. That is hilarious and stupid. Okay. That did not have a good survival instinct, did it? That slaughterfish is dead. Pick it up, take it with us. Harvesting. This is how you gather salmon. By taking it with you. Yes, just grab all the salmon you want. Oh, no, no. Did we consecrate the Temple of Dibella here already? I think we did. Pretty sure we consecrated the Temple of Dibella. Yes. Hello?
Huh?
Huh?
Need something?
No. Goodbye. Huh? Let's see here. Temple of Dibella? Yes. Prices are 10% better. 10% better is a lot. Like how this moss is free. Oh, hello. Go down here. Ah, yes. Hello there. You are refreshed. Bonus granted to, okay, so we just got a bonus, I think, for a day. Yeah, to our 25 points of health, stamina, and magicka increase. Just kind of for entering the water. Really weird. And you can get the same thing by standing in here and hitting a valve or something like that. Kind of fun. This valve here. Yes. That's funny. All right, so let's see. 10% better is the difference between having them pay for stuff and not pay for stuff. It's true.
Like a priest, so people would trust you with their darkest secrets. Me neither.
Wow. I like how he was able to detect that I was in the Temple of Dibella and do a priest-related comment there. Makes me wonder if there's an area that is that way. What are my trade and barter settings? I can show them to you right now. We click on, let me see here. Go to trade and barter. You can see over here the barter rates. They're plus 100%, plus minus 90%, then or minus 90% for selling. Then for barter max, it's 20 times normal, then 15. Technically, the default for vanilla is 2, and the default for vanilla is 3.3. So obviously, what's this? Oh no! How could this be? Yes. All right, we're leaving. It depends on how you look at it. I'd argue that it makes some aspects of the game more interesting. Because you obtain money instead by completing objectives and looting. And then you put it to use in other ways. Yes. You know, you really struggle to get that lightning bolt spell, for instance, instead of just having it handed to you. What, do you think all the peasants can afford lightning bolt? Why aren't they all using it? Well, because they don't have the talent to cast it. I get that. But I still think that spells should be prohibitively expensive for most of the peasants. That's my personal opinion. Like, but the lady in Cyrodiil only gets 5 septims per year or something stupid like that. What was the actual number? It was stupidly low. A lady only got a few septims. I can't remember it now. It was in Oblivion. And there was a lady in Cyrodiil who talked about how much money she made per year. And it was stupid. It was stupidly low. It was like 10 septims or something. Something dumb. All right. Well. We got enemies. They're coming for us. We got skeleton warrior we need to summon. Good. Damn. Got feral ice wolves here. Should be fine. Heavy armor increased. Damn right. There's one more. It's up there. Gonna wait. Kind of let this circle around. Yes. A lot of wolves. A lot of wolves. Oh, is that a bear? Bear cub? There's another bear cub.
Takes care of that.
Well, I'm gonna gather all the things, I guess. Seeing a potato cost 70 septims is funny. It is. It is funny. and yet it works very well for the sort of game that we want to run. We're just harvesting as much as we can. You know, it's the post. Sorry, not post. It's the wartime depression. It hit Skyrim hard. That's the point. Yes. Yes. I was gonna say that valuable items are everywhere. It's true. Absolutely true. Let's try this. Let's sort by all, and let's sort by value. And we look at some of this stuff. Like this Ring of Transmutation. It increases your magicka, makes your magicka regenerate faster, but look at its value. Look at this circlet's value. We've got 2 guild notes worth 1,000 septims already. But, yes. No, there was a lady who says, let's see. I'm trying to find it here. There is a lady who flat out says, like, every year she makes a certain amount. And, yeah. Oh, she barely makes 5 gold a year, apparently. Let's see, who is that? Let me see here. Here we go. Oblivion, everybody. Oblivion. Let me do this. All right, so they charged me 5 gold for littering. Littering. I barely make that in a year. These fines are ridiculous. Yes, yes. Okay. All right. Let me see here. We're going to go back over to the place here. Hold on. Ooh. You feel like you back yourself in the corner when you make gold your only denomination of currency? You'd be surprised. But interesting, there's a soldier just kind of riding by. Really weird. Let me see here. I was going to say that another reason not to play Oblivion. Hey, if Oblivion just got more stable with the mods I want to use, I would play it a lot more. But I want to run better cities, I want to run unique landscapes, and I want to run Masker's Oblivion Overhaul. Unfortunately, better cities tends to make the game a crash fest. Unique landscapes can make the game a crash fest. And, well, Maskers just works with everything. It's fine. Maskers is actually like the paragon of mods and is compatible with everything. But I really want Maskers, the other two, like Unique Landscapes and Better Cities. If I can get away with it, I'd like the economy mod as well. Flight stick mod, yes. We actually did that. We put this, we had this flight stick plugged in when we were playing Oblivion, and it kind of took over the game, and my keyboard and mouse didn't work, but then this would actually move the character around. It's true, it's true. We had disable joystick support in the INI file. I don't know why. Hello. You don't have anything to say?
Be careful.
The suffering the Daedra cause will... Stendar's mercy be upon you, for the vigil has none to spare.
Right. What level are we now? We're level 16. Okay, so level 30 is when the Hall of the Vigilant will be destroyed and Dawnguard recruitment starts. Very important. Yes. Hello? So you keep your hair short, personal preference, or you just like it that way?
I do not wear it in this way to be liked, or for some other cosmetic reasons. Long hair is a nuisance out on the battlefield.
I see. Well, then, let me see here. I was about to give you a compliment.
Your kindness is appreciated. I was merely informing you that your implication was misguided. Not all of us make decisions based on vanity.
It's still too long for a soldier. Yeah, well, it can. That hair can still be grabbed in combat. That's the problem. Like, any hair that can be grabbed is too long, basically. Yep.
Of course, but only because a lack of design would be distracting to others.
Yes. I would like you to cure me, you can say. Hilarious. Damn, I forgot she was fighting those wolves. Okay, then. I hear of this cat trying to get in. This Daedra heart. Yes, this is the second Daedra heart we managed to nab from this place. Pretty funny. Let me see. That's a Mace of Fear.
For the vigil has none to spare.
Right, that's a werewolf pelt. God, they just all say the same lines over and over? That's their entire life? Daedra, grumble, grumble, Daedra, Daedra, Daedra. Oh, no. They're gonna become those sort of people. There's a reason the vampires destroyed this building. Daedra, Daedra, Daedra. This lady's watching me. The vault is actually empty, believe it or not. Let me see here. Whoops. I'm trying to access this chest. Rumarin was in front of me. What even was that? Okay.
The mercy of Stendarr does not extend to Daedra worshippers.
Yes. No Daedra, blah, blah, blah. Exactly.
Wherever the Daedra hide, the vigil of Stendarr will cast them into the...
Daedra! Daedra, 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 Daedra!
The suffering the Daedra cause will not go unpunished.
Daedra! Oh, no. Yes, he walked in here and stuff disappeared. What happened to everything? I have no idea. I have no idea. It's immersive role-playing, obviously. Alright, we're gonna move on. I just wondered if the actual place was still intact, and the answer is yes. Yes, it was. Alright, let's start heading back on towards Solitude now. We've got what we set out to get in the first place, which was Cyrus's saber, and the Shrine of Jiggalag, and the Fairy Lantern. Yeah, we got a decent haul here. I'm pretty happy with this. This was just a short trip. I'm wondering if we should... Actually, let's go up here. Let's have a look at this shrine. There's a shrine up in the mountains. And I believe there's a stone up there, too, that we can get. Yes. Let's go look at it. Ooh. Up and away. I'll be joining the Vigilance of Stendarr after the Hall of the Vigilant gets destroyed. After they relocate to Stendarr's Beacon, which is over here. That's when I'll be joining them. Stendarr's Beacon's up here, and after Stendarr's Beacon the Inner Sanctum gets completely wrecked, we relocate over to the Hall of Stendarr, which is like... it's near this crypt. It's like in this vicinity here somewhere. And that's where we end up relocating for the long haul. Yeah. Okay, Doge. You can bark at me all you want. I'm leaving. Yes. Only the people who don't own Dawnguard are allowed to see the Hall of the Vigilance. Actually, that's not true. At level 10, the Hall of the Vigilance is destroyed, meaning, in theory, you can actually start at Helgen, go directly to the Hall of the Vigilance, and go see it. Yes. Yep. Dim Hollow Crypt. Let's go check this place out. Never been there before. Yes. Yeah, it gets destroyed at level 10 in the vanilla game. We've increased that to level 30, specifically. Yeah. We've never been to Dim Hollow Crypt before. This looks like an interesting cave. There are wolves. Lots and lots of wolves. Skeleton, go. This is where Serana is, but you don't get to see her yet. Because, like, it gets excavated when Dawnguard starts. Damn it.
What's their fangs?
Yes, you're nothing but pork chops to them. Yeah. Give me elixir of health, thanks. Yes. Okay. Good.
Win another battle, live another day. Well, live to fight another battle, I presume.
Yes.
It's a vicious cycle.
Good. Is this cave just updated in Dawnguard? When Dawnguard hits, what happens is this hole opens up. So what we're going to do is we're going to really quick just type disable on this right here. Just disable. Enable. Whoops. I could have sworn it was right here. Well, this is supposed to be something that you can just... Wait. I heard something. No. Apparently I can't. Yes. Oh well. When Dawnguard starts, this particular cave here, this whole section opens up, and it's the rest of the dungeon. But until then, TCL? Okay, we can do that. We can TCL through it. You can see, there you go. There's the rest of the Dawnguard there, yeah. Good. Good. Yeah. See, so until then, this is just a mysterious place where you'll occasionally hear other creatures. Damn it. Got him. Yep. No, I don't use the floating health bars mod. I'm pretty sure it's one of the HUD mods. Like, whatever HUD mods I have, it's one of them. Maybe it's made by Gopher! Okay. There's Janessa, all bloody. I need to talk to Janessa. Give her all this junk that we've been holding on to. We're going to be the very best at alchemy in the future. Not now. You'll see. Is it possible to save the Vigilant? No.
Feel the eyes of angry spirits upon us. We are not welcome here.
Yeah. So what happens is he's dead when you come in. But there's, how do I put this? You can't follow him to Dim Hollow Crypt. Oh, these are all ruined books we can get. Nice. Anyway, all you can do is I need all the ruined books, please. Thanks. Latoria needs 20 every time. Ooh. We won't achieve godhood for a long, long time. I'll gladly take the Sword of Burning. What's in the chest? Mind Fog. Couple potions. No big deal there. What do we have? Yes, the auto carrot has defeated you once again. Okay. No. Harvest this puppy. Not gonna let it go to waste. Ooh. Curse of Darkness is fun. I intend on playing more of it eventually. I've just been fairly committed to continuing this Skyrim run right now. Yeah, I can't mine any ore right now. Okay, I have to be careful. That fox is tricksy. And they're dead, Rumarin said. Yes. Up, up, and away. Wait, that's a Naga. I see a Naga. Yeah, wait, let's let the Snow Naga fight the Snow Cat. Guys, stop it. They're trying to interrupt the Naga and the cat. Like, this is a fight I don't want them interrupting, so I'm summoning them back every time. They're like, our Skyrim AI tells us to attack. Okay, looks like the Naga has defeated the cat.
Last of them.
Yes. Is it the last of them, though? I don't think it is. All right. Yes. Good. Naga is dead!
One less thing to worry about.
Bam. This cat can be harvested. Alright, we're getting closer. We're getting there. Up here should be a shrine. A shrine we need to access. Shrine of Mehrunes Dagon. Alright, so destruction spells are 10% more effective. Interesting. That's the blessing of Mehrunes Dagon, apparently. Oh, nothing of the monster mod is lore-friendly. See, there's the immersive creatures, which is lore-friendly. And then there is the monster mod, which is not lore-friendly. Mehrunes Dagon does not accept those who have not served him. So in other words, I have to do Mehrunes Dagon's quest before I could become a follower of Mehrunes Dagon. That's interesting. But I have his shrine in the gallery now. Yes. But no, it's the monster mod is not lore friendly, and that's fine because it's hilarious. So, let's see here. I'm gonna sneak through. Those are bandits. I'm going to kill them. I'm gonna hit this guy with a lightning bolt. Wait, what? Yep, here he is. He's level 1. He's dead. Level 1 bandit defeated. Pretty sure you guys don't stand a chance. Yes. Okay. You guys are not a big deal. Take care of them.
Quick, throw some gold on the ground. That'll distract them.
Wait.
This what you want? Huh?
Nope. Level 16 ranger.
I'll kill you, Stan.
Bye.
I'll see you.
She is desperately trying to kill me. She knows that if you kill the boss, then everyone else die. Like everyone else just kind of stops there. Ooh. There we go then. Ranger armor, steel bar. Very good. You kill the boss, that's it. Oh, I've got an arrow. It's bleeding me. This bandit has junk. And wait, is there a amulet here? Amulet of the Lord. Excellent. All right, those under the sign of the Lord can't regenerate stamina in combat, but their power attacks are stronger. Old Stone. They can still attack when out of stamina, but at a reduced reduced damage and stagger. Interesting. Okay, so that's weird. So in other words, they still don't regenerate stamina in combat, though. That's terrible. I mean, I could see how it could be used to be like just a powerhouse for your first few attacks. Anyway, we added the Lord Stone to the museum, which is why we came here in the first place. Don't know if there's anything else I want to do up here. Not really. I was hoping there'd be a sky shard up here, which is why I mainly came to try to find another beam of light in the sky. But, yeah. Let me see here. Yeah, increased stagger and everything, too. It's actually much, much stronger. But I don't care about that. I don't really care about any of this. We need to get going. We need to proceed on and up back to Solitude now. We just climbed this mountain to discover some of this stuff. Which is good. I'm glad we did. Very glad we did. But we need to head on back down now. Yes. I see all this ore that I can't mine, and it's driving me a bit cuckoo. Alright, we're gonna save here. It's nice to have a save. Good evening, my lord. Helps to have a map. Alright. That'll do it. Let me see here. We're dropping down in this direction. Give me just a second here. Okay. Yeah. Down we go. Hippity hop. And we're almost there. This is a mining village. We've been here before. I want to check it out again. We know there was a sky shard in the mine here. No big deal. We're going to mostly ignore it. Okay. Seeing what else we got. Snowberries. Nothing major here. Oof. No one sees us. Yes, I'll be taking all that iron, thanks. No one saw us doing that. Is there anyone in here? Yeah, that guy's closed for the night. What time is it anyway? Guards are pursuing me. Jeez, you cannot wait while guards are pursuing you. Okay, so we've been caught doing bad stuff. I'm just gonna... This is the first time I'm actually taking advantage of the sprint function to get away from something. But, yeah, we need to get make a clean break from these guards. We still have an arrow in us. Oh, God. Who are you? Oh, God! Wait, who are these? Uh-huh. This is all happening. That's a pack of goblins. I don't think I want to participate in that. Oh god, I just got hit. Restoration increase. Nope. Frickin' Doge. Frickin' Doge. Okay. Good. Damn it, Rumarin. He got in the way. Always in the way. There's the goblins. They're here.
Be careful.
Okay. I'll attack that guy. He's using frost magic. I don't have reduced frost magic, sadly. Okay. Got it. You have to be careful. There's still one more enemy out there. I'm gonna grab the stamina potion, some grave tar. This is good stuff. Goblin war axe. What else? This Goblin Berserker had another War Axe, some more stuff here. Are you leveling up from EXP rather than classic scalps? Not only am I leveling from EXP, but I've greatly slowed down the amount of EXP I get from discovering locations because I have Atlas map markers on. My goodness, Tuberon, thanks for subscribing there. Let me see here. And I was gonna say, I can't pronounce that and look for this at the same time. My goodness. We've got one enemy in the distance. I need to be careful about this. Why are we running toward it? Okay, that's a goblin that's shooting at us. It's Goblin Chief, actually. That's their boss. So we have to be careful. This thing has magicka and everything. Like, not all monsters have magicka to begin with. So, yeah, you had a goblin bow there. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Anyway, thank you for subscribing again. Oh, my goodness. Okay, let's go ahead and get this arrow out of us first and foremost. Janessa, you got an arrow in your head. Let me remove that. Good. That's pretty important. Got an iron arrow back. Nice.
Isn't it strange to have a day when you haven't killed a bear?
Yes, we haven't killed a bear yet. You're right. We kill bears quite frequently here in this Skyrim. So wait, what? Oh, here? Whoa. I was gonna say, we've been playing since, we've been playing for 41 hours and we're level 16. And we are, I was gonna say, we haven't been to Helgen yet. No main quest. And not started yet. Yep. So, there you go. Good. Alright. Gonna harvest this pup while I have the opportunity. Okay. Sand bears and Hammerfell. Actually, I hate to say it, but when we were gonna go to Hammerfell in this playthrough, probably. And, yeah. Let's just say you aren't wrong. Okay. What else we got? Putting away the... Oh, Lawlite. I forgot I got that. Still got 2 Merchants Guild notes. Meet the village chef. Yes, exactly. And then have her shout, "By the guards." Yes. Instead of gods. Yes. The village chief is pronounced chef. Instead of by the gods, it's by the guards. Nope. Good. There's one more alive. We're gonna summon our skeleton warrior. Good. There it is. Wow. Okay, then. Yes. Good. Wait. Grab that. Pretty sure there's a, harvest for that. Oh well. No big deal. Let's figure this out. Okay, Rumarin, I need to talk to you about my stolen goods. So I have some things that I may have taken on a less than legal basis. And we need, unfortunately the pouches are included in that. Yeah, we just need to make sure that you have all the less than legal items. Because I may get caught by the guards for my 1 gold bounty. And if that happens, I just want to hand them a gold coin and say, look, I'm sorry, okay? Now, stop chasing me. This barrow looks a bit broken. The skeleton here. I can kill it before it has a chance to do anything. Or not, because the game is harder than that. mods make legendary harder than legendary. Yes. Alright. So the legendary part of the game thinks, oh, well, this is where the kill cam happens. Rune books, give them to Latoria. Yes. And it executes one of these, thinking, oh, well, it's time to execute this. Scroll of Turn Undead, Novice Conjurer. Ooh, we had a book holder. I'll take that. Yes. No big deal there. What else we got around? Checking the urns. This urn has a gold ring in it. Nice. I think that's about it. Yeah, we can't get out that way. Alright. Good enough. Up we go. We're back at Morthal. Do we need to be in Morthal? Not really. But I believe there is a wagon I can take from Morthal back to Hofengar. It's either that or go through the swamp again. What time is it anyway? It's 8:50. I can sleep on the way to Hofengar, so it seems like that would be the best thing to do. Let me see here. Give Latoria a day. So we don't know what... Like, Latoria just finished her examination of the books. Wait, did the gate just open? And it's Rumarin and Janessa. They finally made it. Geez, that's funny. Okay. Yes. My goodness. Chef Bra, thanks for that gift sub there. Yes, indeed. Okay. Let's grab some of this. Excellent. Most excellent. So, I'm gonna grab this all. Yes. Everything looks great so far. Great. We're just grabbing these miscellaneous alchemy ingredients while we're here. No reason not to grab them. They'll be useful to us later. You can see all these death bells. Grass pods. It's good, it's good. Yes. Each hold has different crime stats, so why can't I steal an item on hold and sell it to another? You should be able to do that. In Morrowind, you can sell something, as long as it's not back to the same guy, you can just go across the street and sell something in Morrowind. Morrowind only tracks crime as to the actual hold itself. Sorry, the actual vendor itself. I was reading something on a different monitor, and then I'm just like, wait a second. I'm in the middle of talking, and I've already forgotten what I was saying. Yes. So. You ever going to use the Dwemer compass? Probably, if I ever find it.
The only evidence we have is that Hrothgar moved in with Alva the day after his wife died. Well, good enough for me. Let's kill him and call it a day. Right.
That's funny. Yeah, we don't know anything about that crime. Sorry, Rumarin. I'm not gonna participate in that right now. But it's good that Rumarin already has an opinion on this quest. Yes. But no, I won't be getting the compass for a while. It's going to be a long time till I get to Blackreach, most likely. Blackreach is deep, dark, and underneath Skyrim, and I'm up here on the surface. It's kind of a bit of a difference, just a bit of a difference.
Wait, I know you. There's no mistake. You're a wanted man, and it's time to pay for your crimes.
You caught me. I'll pay off my bounty, one septum.
Good enough. I'll just confiscate any stolen goods you're carrying. Then you're free to go.
That's why I gave Rumarin all my stuff. Yes. That's how this works. That's exactly how it works. It's all quiet here. Justice is served, yes. Exactly. That one accidental action I performed, you know, where I stole that one septum item. I have now paid my debt to society. Oh my. All right, what time is it? It's 9:40 p.m. You know, let's just let's have something to drink and eat. Raw canine meat is not it. Janessa, where are you? Yeah, I need to talk to you about food. Yes. So, let's see here. I know I gave her... Wait, did I give it to Rumarin instead? I think so. Well, let's have the goat cheese at least. Rumarin, did I accidentally give you the good food? No, I didn't. So I don't think I gave anyone the good food, which means it's just kind of somewhere. That's actually somewhat disturbing. Let me see here. Dried salmon. Yeah, I must have put it away. Well, let's go ahead and eat some dried salmon then. Just one, thanks. Then we'll have a piece of cheese. Noting that there's 6 more pieces of cheese left over. But we're not hungry anymore. Might be a bit thirsty, so we need to deal with that. And I'm thinking there should be a water fountain in front of the inn. If there isn't, we can always order water for 5 septums. It's a you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna go get water when I get back. I'm not gonna drink that stuff. You need to boil the hell out of that if you don't want a disease. Oof. Okay. So as I was saying, let's just go ahead and
carriages to all the cities in Skyrim. Where do you want to go?
Yeah, I'm gonna nap on my way to Hofengar.
Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way?
No, just take me Solitude.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Yes.
Solitude's a big port town, you know, full of sailors,
foreigners and liars.
Of faraway lands. Most of them's foreigners and liars, of course.
Right. I'm a foreigner, so stop it. Okay. Yeah, they didn't teleport with me, sadly. So I have to go over here and make sure that we're selecting the right power. We are. Teleport. And now they're here. That's it. It's the middle of the night, yes? Yeah, barely. Like an hour passed. Doesn't matter, though. We rested for that hour, so that's the important thing. We're back at Solitude now. Yeah. We're going to head back in, and we don't really need to do much.
If you need potions, head over to Angeline's Aromatics.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
You must be one of those wizards from the college in Winterhold.
Well, I am a wizard, and I have visited the college. I technically became an apprentice of the college, but not really. I mostly just kind of visited it once. I may have taken a lot of stuff from the college, actually. But don't tell them that. Alright. We'll head on back over to the guild. I don't think anyone's going to be back, though, from the guild when we get back there. Oh.
Being old's not so bad.
Moths.
My daughter keeps me fed.
Let my daughter get... My days are done. Hello.
Take my advice. Never gamble. Damn Ernskar has me in debt up to the eyes.
Tell me about it.
Too many drinking games, too many bets, and I'm too old to ever raise the coin.
Hold on. There we go. That's a nice screenshot. Right there. Perfect screenshot material here. Yes. So don't worry about that. That is, there we go. Bad 2. There we go. Yes. Yes. Indeed. Yeah, it's just bizarre how the clipping works. In that, yeah, she moved, thank God.
He's a
Yeah.
an oath. I don't know what good it'll do.
I'll talk
You
to
should
him.
Speak to my daughter, Yvette. She's the brains of the family.
Ah, yes, Yvette. Very good.
I bet oak flesh was invented so we wouldn't have to wear clothes, and by the world's foremost pervert.
Okay. I believe you.
Oh, hello. Sorry, stretching out the vocal cords.
Goodbye. Yes.
Wait, were you saying something? I don't hear so good.
Okay, goodbye. I don't want to talk to old drunk men in the middle of the night. That's just asking for bad stuff to happen.
Go fiddling with any locks around here. We're going... Trouble?
We're gonna trouble. Hello there. Yes, I'm hungry and thirsty. I think you understand. You get blood and flesh. You get a blood potion and you get, like, human flesh. I'm serious. If you pay her 150 septims.
I'll take my leave then.
Yes.
Can you not... Oh, for the divine sake, are you daft?
Whoa. 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 Look at that guy. Right. No, I'm not a vampire. Certainly not. I sure could use a bite to eat. Yes, hungry, hungry Henry. That was glorious. I still remember the first time I was doing takedowns on people in Kingdom Come Deliverance. And just as we were, we grabbed a guy and was, muffling their screams, and they were going, you could hear Henry go, I sure could use a bite to eat. Yep.
Wait there, citizen. I'm sorry, but the museum is currently closed off until further notice.
Really? Hold on. I get that. I get that. So we have to make a save here because this is going to go bad. So here we go.
Wait there, citizen. I'm sorry, but the museum is currently closed off until further notice.
Okay.
Oh, you're the proprietor of the collection here, aren't you? Good. Auryen told me I should be expecting you eventually. There's been a situation at the museum, and Auryen has called the priests of Archery to assist.
Right.
I am Brother Rickard.
Okay. Who died?
Well, actually, that's what we're trying to find out. You see, the museum is apparently plagued by a ghost of some kind, and it's begun to unnerve the patrons and Auryen himself. Therefore, he closed the museum to the public until this could be sorted out.
Is the spirit dangerous?
It's uncertain at this point. Most spirits merely have some unfinished business that preoccupies their minds and souls, binding them to Mundus. But they can become rather testy if they're not appeased eventually.
Well, have fun with that. I don't do ghosts. If people are scared, by the way, this option is designed for players who honestly can't do horror stuff, okay? They actually have an option that skips the quest. And he'll handle it, and then like 2 days later, the situation will be resolved, and the quest will be skipped. But in our case, what do you need from me?
Well, you know the museum better than most. I'll need some help discovering the spirit's reasons for being here.
Yes.
There are almost always clues as to the spirit's motivation in the place that they chose to haunt. Also, if something does go awry, I'd prefer to have someone capable at my side.
Right. What do you need me to do?
According to Auryen, the ghost is more active at night, so we should return here at nightfall. Say around 9, and we'll see what we can discover.
It's nightfall right now. Night at the museum. And that's it for today.